All right, the Pens take on the Rangers game 2. That's going to be a 7 o'clock Eastern puck drop on Thursday, May 5th, 2022. Pittsburgh's up 1-0 in that series. Having said that, though, it's the Rangers who are still the $1.40 favorite with the total at 5.5. Igor Shesterkin for New York, Casey DeSmith for Pittsburgh. Now, DeSmith got the W in 11 out of his last 17 starts this season. This Pittsburgh defensive effort also leads the NHL right now in fewest road goals allowed. Now, defenseman Brian Dumoulin's a plus 24 when he's on a shift. When it comes to the scoring in this one, Jake Gensel led the charge this year with 40 regular season goals and 84 total points. Now, they're taking on a Rangers club on the other side of things who's struggling to cash in on the puck line at home. They've covered in only 18 out of 42 contests at MSG, and that's good for only 42% in that category. Meanwhile, offensively, the Rangers really haven't been that great at creating chances. They're currently in the bottom 5 in the league right now in offensive shots on goal. Now, total-wise, New York's 24-18 to the under in front of their home fans. They're also 16-11 to the under against divisional opponents. Meanwhile, the Penguins on the other side of things, they've gone 23-19 to the under when traveling this year. I'm going to lean toward Pittsburgh plus $1.20 in the under 5.5. Next contest, it is going to be Capitals-Panthers game 2. And that's going to be a 7:30 Eastern start time. Washington's up 1-0 in the series. Having said that, though, it's still Florida who's the $2.40 favorite with a total at 6.5. Sergei Bobrovsky for Florida, Vitek Vanacek for the Capitals. Now, Vitek's gone 20-12 in his last 32 starts. And the Cats have also done a real nice job keeping pucks out of the net this year. They're actually in the top 5 in the league right now in fewest road goals allowed. Meanwhile, offensively, Alex Ovechkin has 50 goals on the season and 91 total points. Meanwhile, TJ Oshie and John Carlson, they led the charge in game 1 in plus-minus. They're taking on a Florida team who struggles defensively early in games. As a matter of fact, the Panthers are in the bottom 10 in first period goals allowed at home. And speaking of home games, the Panthers are also allowing 32 shots on goal a game in the Florida Live Arena. Now, total-wise, 8 out of these teams' last 10 head-to-head meetings did get over the posted number. The Panthers are also 71% to the over in their own arena. Meanwhile, the Caps, on the other side of things, they went 23-19 to the over on the road. I'm going to lean toward Washington plus 1.5 and the over 6.5 goals. Next matchup, it is going to be Predators taking on the Avalanche game 2. That's going to be a 9:30 Eastern start time. Colorado's up 1-0 in the series. They're also minus 360 in game 2, total 6.5. Darcy Kemper for Colorado. David Riddick for Nashville. Now, Riddick comes into Thursday's contest with some pretty bad numbers this year. The netminder's got a .357 goals against average and an .886 save percentage. And if those numbers weren't bad enough, these Washington defensive lines, they're allowing 34 shots on goal a game on the road. And when it comes to head-to-head meetings between these two organizations, Nashville's allowing nearly 4.5 goals a game in their last 10 meetings with the Avs. And speaking of the Avalanche, they've had little problem putting the puck in the net themselves. Now, in addition to scoring 7 goals in game 1, they're also in the top 3 in the league in home goals per game. Nate McKinnon scored twice in the series opener, and he now has 34 total goals on the season. Meanwhile, Cale Makar had 3 total points in game 1, and that was thanks to a goal and a couple of assists. Now, total-wise, Colorado's 26-16 to the over at home this season. That's good for over 62% in that category. Meanwhile, Nashville's gone a staggering 31-11 to the over as the official road team. I'm going to lean toward Colorado minus 1.5 and the over 6.5 goals. And with that, guys, we're going to jump into our next and final matchup for the video. It is going to be Stars taking on the Flames game 2. and that's going to be a 10 o'clock Eastern start time. Calgary's up 1-0 in this series. They're also minus 230 with the total at 5.5. Jacob Markstrom for the Flames, Jake Oettinger for Dallas. Now the bad news is, guys, unfortunately I can't handicap this game for you for free today because it's being featured as my board member tier package bet for Thursday on my website. But the good news is here, guys, if you do end up signing up for my board member tier package bet, you're actually going to get access to that membership every single day all the way through the end of May. And as an added bonus, if you sign up to become a board member, you're going to instantly get access to every single package and pick that I give out on that website every single day all the way through the end of May as well. The board member tier is an all-inclusive package. But with that, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on brockpage.com. Now, if you guys do end up getting a membership here today on my website, just keep in mind, you're going to get billed the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. So if you do end up getting a membership here today on brockpage.com, you're going to get access to that content every single day all the way through the end of May. I always tell folks in every single video, the earlier in the month you sign up, the better. And once again, guys, if you want to get access to every single bet that I give out on that website, you're going to want to sign up for my board member tier package. Now, you may be wondering what the difference is between what I do here on YouTube and what I do on my website. Well, what I do here on YouTube is I'll handicap most of the games on any given slate. Wow. Let's try that again. Man, what are we doing here? Get the words out. All right. You may be wondering what the difference is between what I do here on YouTube and what I do on my website. Well, what I do here on YouTube is I'll handicap the entire slate of games in any given sport, side and total, or most of the games. And what I do on brockpage.com is actually share with you which one of these free YouTube picks on my channel that I'm actually betting on personally. But with that, guys, gotta thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. Still doing terrible with our NHL videos. We're getting like 500-600 views. I know for some people that's a lot, but really it's not worth my time. But it is what it is. I mean, a couple people asked for it, so I do it. But I mean, got to do better. Got to do better with those numbers. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on brockpage.com. But most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. And the folks that do actually watch the NHL videos, I'm grateful. I'm thankful for you. So thank you for watching this video here today. And with that, guys, happy Wednesday or Thursday to you, depending on when you're watching this. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at brockpage.com.